So here we are again, and together we rise, building our nation. Um, Platform, YouTube and Facebook. So right with me, we had no other than Mr. Howard Sherman, man we hail from Jamaica, Vineyard to be exact. And when you see me meet up with somebody, most of my videos lately we've been doing it from distance. Simple mean online stream. Or when you see me fly out from Jamaica and come right to Florida, so come sit down with my brother. You know, so when you see two states, man, there's a different type of energy you get when you see work and integrity come together. It's just a link up, you know, and it is nothing more than a link up this afternoon and a quick chat with a brother who have decided to take music, to the greater world, and there's a purpose driven, mission that he's on. And we just want to welcome Mr. JAHDEED RAWBAWN, right? Welcome, my brother.
Yes. Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right. So, people, before we even get into this, we have to get to the story, and it's always good to know, you know, the background, the roots, where somebody's coming from. And that's a better way to really see how, the journey have been carved out, or what led to that turnaround, or, So with that said, we just want to ask JAHDEED to just give us a quick rundown of where the man come from, including school and so forth.
Yeah, well, JAHDEED RAWBAWN, the name, Howard Sherman, birth certificate, as they would say. And I hail from St. Elizabeth, rural St. Elizabeth, southwest side, Vineyard, community called Vineyard. A couple miles out from Black River, 3, 4 miles. We were born there. We went to Fuller's with all age school. Back then we used to have all age school. I went to Fuller's with all age school. I had the chance to do the grade and achievement test, and I was successful. From there, I went on to St. Elizabeth Technical High School originally, States.
That's man.
It all happened there. To get a couple of CXC subjects, and after leaving States after graduation, I spent a year working in interior design and decorating. It was a nice job because I was good at the visual arts as well. And from after a year in that job, my dad was on my case. He was like, "Oh, you gotta go to school. You got a couple of 6 years, and you don't want to go to school. You just want to sit down and waste your time. I see you working, and that's not gonna cut it for you. You gotta go to school." So I take it a step further, and then I went to Kingston Excelsior Community College there. I did a course in mechanical engineering, and then from there I went to UTech where I finished a course, and from then on, I came here to America, and that's where I'm at, relaxing and taking it easy from then.
Wow, whole heap of thing going on, man.
That little thing, yeah.
So, all right, down in a vineyard, because when you talk about vineyard, guys, I tell you the first thing that hit me when a man say him come from vineyard, I can just remember my coach, Junior Bennett.
Yeah.
Junior Bennett is a man who hail from that side of the island, and it's a man who have a vision, and he has helped so many young youths. So, tell us what it was like growing up in vineyard, and if you even know JB and them man there.
Well, to be funny about this thing, I was JV neighbor. In other words, Junior Bennett and my dad is like, you know, best friend. They grew up together, and I was a good cricketer at my early school. I used to play for my early school. Good all round cricket, and for some reason I didn't play when I get to states.
Brother.
Well, I tell you one thing. I started training. Yeah, I started going to training at states for cricket, and for some reason I had this training shoes, but I leave it in the training. The gear room right, and it stays there. Yeah. And for 2, 3 days I didn't go to training, and when I get back, I'm like, "Where's my shoes?" Like, somebody training my shoes. So I get upset, and I went to JV, and I was like, "Coach, somebody training my shoes, and I can't find my shoes." And he was like, "You look at me like, so what? I'm supposed to buy you another one?" I didn't go back to training, but couple of days I went back, and it just didn't work out. I was like, doing some book and visual arts because I actually had passion for visual arts. So spent a lot of time at like.
Okay,
Yeah.
and the community of Vineyard, what was it like living in Vineyard itself?
back then living in Vineyard was like it was like love, it was love, everybody was it was one. When one student or one person, accomplish a certain thing in school, the whole community go behind you and cheer you on. JB was right there. I used to even cut his 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 roads and his plant.
So you say I do like a
Alongside.
landscaping too.
Yeah, I do, yeah, for him. He was right there, yeah.
You see, I have help out
Yeah.
the father there,
Mm.
and that's the way we grow, especially when you're from St. Elizabeth. Guys, it's like you grow up with a certain discipline in that one help the other.
Yes.
You couldn't pass and you see your neighbor, heal them up and say, well, go on, good morning, Miss Sue, and good morning, Mr. If use them two.
Them two word there.
Yes,
None
and don't forgive them prep say, yo, you're the elder there on there,
Mhm.
You'll probably hear about it later on, yeah. So that's how we grew up in those side. And in the
Yes.
vineyard and the south side where I'm from is no different. And as we say, we respect the elders. So I respect man like JB. So respect and shout out to JB
Yeah, every
again.
time,
We have to do
every
that
time.
every time, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the vineyard crew. Shout
Yeah, we're
out to
there.
St.
Full Vineyard.
Elizabeth
St.
crew.
Elizabeth,
You know.
Blackwater, Slide, Panside, Arlington, Mountainside, Woolworths, yeah.
All right. So now we have a talk about music now, guys, because you realize this man is versatile because him start tell you from schooling, Him left from Vineyard and him get some subject and him gone to college because daddy I kind of push you.
Yeah.
Daddy I say,
Pressure
yo,
kids.
daddy I
Yeah.
pressure your kid. Daddy want to make sure say mute come out. Good. You know? So with that said, was music a part of the early journey? That means that when you're there, Vineyard and Skits, did you see yourself at that point?
No, no, but at the same time, when I was at Fullers with all age school, I used to take part in the choir, 'cause you used to have a small choir in all age school, and class teacher used to come and say, "Oh, you got to sing on this choir." And I used to be like, "But I can't." And she just, you got to do it. And I used to take part in music, like in that sense, but not in the fact that I myself, reach a level where I become an artist where I actually have a song release. I wasn't looking at it like that.
So you have to tell the people then when the gear they kick in then, when
Well, when we reach state, you used to have a youth in our class that we used to call him Rhyme Lad. I know Kimar Brooks.
yeah man,
He's a
from
fireman right
Red
now.
Back man.
Yeah,
That's
so
from my community.
yeah, he used to call him Rhyme Lad. But then we used to have a lot of rhyming words. So when we used to in school, everything we used to talk about, we used to rhyme, and we used to knock bench and do all these things and rhyme and whatever. Nothing from there actually, was like setting me up to, do what's going on now. When I get to UTech now, I had a lot of friends around me who actually was involved with music. Exile the Brave, he's an artist right now. He was one of my real close friends. I have Jamar. He was a beat maker. He used to make beats, and then we used to have this friend I call him Squaddy. Squaddy used to be like a DJ. We used to play at the school party and stuff like that. And I used to just be the person that look around and say, "Hey, that look good, that sound good, Yeah, yeah, that sound good," but not taking part as a person. From there, when I get to America now, I was living in New York and in Brooklyn, and then I met this guy from Clarendon called Rowan Lucky, and they had a Jamaican restaurant next door. So I started hanging out with this guy, and he used to play the guitar and stuff, and we used to have a little vibes and thing. And so one night about this time, it was summertime, yeah. And he said, "I have this friend, you have a studio, I wanna go there. I wanna check him, and we chill out for a minute." So I go with him, and we're there chilling, and this dude, I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool. You have a little makeshift studio where we, playing this beat." And so he said, "Can you sing?" I'm like, "Not really." So he put a beat up, and I started listening to the beat, and on the beat, and I started saying this song like, he's playing a beat, tam 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 tam, tam tam tam, and I'm like, "It couldn't be the love. No, this couldn't be the love. It must be obsession, obsession. No, hey, this couldn't be love." I was saying it like that and saying it like that, and he was like, "It's your first time?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
You say something can
So
go
he's
on
like,
so.
"Well, yeah, come all right." And he gave me a little book. He like start writing. So from then I started, writing some songs. So I used to go on YouTube and start listening some beat and writing some song. Then I get a recorder. Then I start recording the flow to what I'm writing and doing it. And from then, it start, elevating. up and up and up, you know.
All right. So with that said, me have to ask you who were your biggest influence back then. Cause me gonna tell you before, me people know say back in them days, everybody have them little, artists with them support. And back in the days at States, I'll tell you when me go a lady named Miss Strong. We have a BA youth at Borough, we camp out like over States cricket and that camp together. Well, we have the Miss Strong. We camp together. So we used to have a really good DJ contest, you know, clash, if you call it that. And my couple of favorite artists when me have back in the day they would have been Ninja Man and Shabarang. Then Bunty and Beanie. Like we are in the same kind of, look a little bit older than we, but them people that inspire me. And then my daddy with them like Stitchy and Papa San and them people, you talk about Rhyme and all of them something. And then you have about King the Yellow Man and Bob Marley, them man, are legend, them people. Everybody that have them in the corner. But them people are my artists, them and me, I love listening to their faces. So you tell me which one of them artists are which artists and shape your journey to be who you are today.
I'm more so like the culture side of the music. Like, I don't really take on to the hardcore dancer like the American kind of music. I like music, but I'm a cultural artist. So um Peter Tosh is one of the person where have a great impact on how I sing my song, how I jam my words and how I pronounce certain words. He have a lot to do with that. Bob Marley influenced everyone, nice and easy, calm and deadly. That's Bob Marley. And then now we have artists that like Johnny Osbourne,
Some big artists,
Desmond Decker, Hopeton Lewis, like Courtney Melody and Leroy Gibbon. Those are the kind of vibes that help me to structure how I do my songs, you know. So in regard to like dancehall or Shabba Ranks is always that kind of stone. I used to like Shabba Ranks, Chill a Load when that come out. Everybody singing it and then you have Beanie Man, girl them sugar, old dog like me, and then you have Bounty Killer with the voice and Super Cat, I used to like Spragga Benz, Mad Cobra, like I like all the dancehall content about the song itself, like the genre itself is not what creates my kind of music, is like the reggae song.
So that is deep in terms of some of them names the way you call, really that basically part of the way you hear the music, even though you say you never really see yourself or do the music in other way, but at least you're in the island vibes kind of thing.
Exactly.
So now you're telling now you're going to New York and we understand what's happening because basically you're influenced by a friend going to a certain place and you follow your virgin and you say, yo, who will beat you and I'm gonna spot you. So important it is to have good people in your circle, where can basically help you navigate your life, journey, because people understand it is very important in terms of your circle. What was your circle back then in terms of who around you?
Well, my circle was very limited in it. It was just him as a sense, and circle. I see circle as a thing where it doesn't have anything to do with good circle or bad circle, because a bad circle can influence you to do good things. You understand? Because a person can have a negative encouragement towards what I'm doing, and I can take that and turn it into something positive to help
use it to fuel your energy.
So a bad can influence me, bad circle just as a good, and sometimes the good not even influence you as much.
Well, you're right.
The good might see the good and don't want that good to come to fruition. So sometimes the good circle help act as a deterrent, in other words.
Okay.
But the good out of Rowan, he always telling me that, bro, you can do it. You can do it. I'm gonna be a road manager one day. You can do it. So there was a lot of good in the good that was around at the time. Yeah.
Nice. So as a young man at this time, me know it have to come with some challenges because remember now, this are never the part where you did I look down. But no, here you basically music find you then.
Yes.
Could you tell us some of the challenges that you would have faced, in this early pathway, getting this thing going?
All right. The first challenge I face is actually to, find somebody, just one individual who have our ears and can say like, wait, that's you. I can do this and I can help you do this. That's one of the biggest challenges. To find a person like even you to sit down to have a conversation with in regard to what I'm doing. Big challenge. You know, to have a song sent to somebody to have it played. Big challenge. To have an article, just somebody saying, oh, you have this artist over here, he's not doing bad, you have a nice song. I mean, who wanna listen to it? Big challenge. You know, so to actually find a household name for yourself, for you to even exist as an artist is a challenge in itself.
So no, you have the challenge, but want to know how you navigate it now.
Well, it all come back down to states again, you know.
All right.
It come back down to states because luckily for me, I graduated in 2000. You know, I think it was 35, anywhere between 35 to 37 students. And for some reason, we're all in a group by us up to this day, and that's like 25 years ago. Nobody passed away, you know, thanks to God. Everyone that was in that batch that graduated that year is still currently living a life happy, and we're all in a group. So they are like a driving force behind me. Who have a friend, have a friend, have a friend. They are helping me to get my work out, you know. Gold Buster, I have to shout out to GBSN. He's a strong force behind what I'm doing. You know.
Yeah, guys, and just to make a note on what he just said a while ago, you know, to have that chemistry, that friendship there, and to keep it going and moving and one help the other. And that's why I believe in what I'm doing here. Together we rise, building our nation. Because learning about you, you know, came through, like I said, one of your batchmates, Conrad Miller.
Deval Fraser. Conrad Miller, yes. I forget him. Conrad Kid.
Yeah, forget this big man, you know. So,
Conrad Kid. Yeah, Conrad, big up yourself, Conrad. Yeah, but you know, a Gold Buster always, you know, be more active on the channel, on the group. So, you know, Conrad. Yes, Conrad, be say.
yeah, man, you see,
Thanks for that.
Conroy is a youth where, is a disciplined youth, disciplined
Yeah, very.
cricketer, and I am giving him a special shout out because this young man have put together a team of individual God-fearing people, and they might do some wonderful
Wonderful
work
stuff. Yes, yeah.
out there, And guys, I bring him on one of them show where make him talk to the people because
Yes.
sometimes I tell people life, have some ups and downs. Because if you ask me, Conroy should be one of the top bowler for even West Indies, not even just Jamaica.
Yeah, yes.
But
You're
sometimes you
right.
get a hole and you choke and a hole back. But anyway, we talk to Conroy because as I know,
Yes, Conrad, big up yourself every time.
one of them big cricketers. We'll see if Conroy or any one of them there, all right? Big up yourself, my brother, all right? So the people them out there shout out already, all right? So
Man, making a big up on yourself and who present in our place. Share it over there so make some more people come here.
yeah, man, and that's it. It's a Durval Fraser, the right on it, Durval, work on integrity, all right? JAHDEED RAWBAWN, living colors,
Yeah, man.
Mr. Buster, cause the man say, guess what? Him a go show up on him now and no online streaming. Like now, come, we have to link up. We are statesman,
Yeah.
and we have to come link up. And me I tell you, say this is a down to earth person. Cause really and truly, I say, yo, you get a nice little place so we can stream. I say, yo, guess what? We want to find even under a tree. And guess what? We're out there under some mango tree, nice breeze a blow.
Nature people. So
Put it like
you know,
this. So,
yeah.
this is just to tell you, say this is a down to earth youth, down to earth. I said down to earth, I don't know you for a long time, but just through the music, because I share one of the music as a real, and a lot of people you already connect with the people.
Yeah.
So that simply mean you are do a good thing. So in that, I just want you kind of break it down and tell us more about the type of music where you are put out into community, where you are dig deep into, where we know you sooner or later your message are gonna go viral because you have some serious message. So people will now need to follow him because some serious message they out there, right? So
All right. So when I actually like when I was in Brooklyn, you know, Yeah. It wasn't as slow. It wasn't as slow as the older version of reggae instrumental. So I was like, okay, but get on the dancehall beat. And I'm like, no, it's too fast for me. You know, I cannot keep up with that pace. But then I don't want to be as slow as the reggae, so I see myself like, you know what? I can fit right in between the dancehall and the reggae music and create a different pace for my own self with a type of language and a type of lyrics behind it.
Uniqueness.
Yes, yes. So I take everyday thing. So I'm a person that read a lot. A lot. Shouldn't be even reading so much because I think I find
Knowledge,
things
you know.
that I shouldn't actually see. But I'm like, oh no, shouldn't have read that. But anyway, because of this now, I start to use those stuff and use to create songs. So my songs are not fictional. My songs are not stories. My songs are actually
It's a real life thing you're
real
talking
life
about.
things. Every word. All of my songs, and I just have one song released. You know, and all of my songs that will be coming out. It's just actuality. It's just things that happen.
All right, so we know, so you're gonna put out some song out there. In terms of the platform, digital platform, where we're gonna find some of your music them coming
Well,
soon, we know.
currently, you know, distribution, we use DistroKid distribute the first song. So you can find the song everywhere. iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify. You can find it on YouTube, you know, Jesus, Amazon, Apple Music. You know, basically everywhere, every digital platform, basically you can find it right now.
All right, so since we're on the digital platform, could you just tell us what have this involvement of these digital platform done for music on a whole?
I mean, it helped the common man like myself who, you know, back then, you know, producer, you know, I think like used to be like picky, like, you know, they used to like, oh, we're gonna give this artist up, like, we're not gonna give that one, we're not gonna give that one, we're not gonna give that one. Um, Digital platform generalize music, in other words, where it doesn't care if your music is good or if your music is bad. It doesn't care if your music is cultural or derogatory. It doesn't care anything about that. It just releases music. It doesn't care about the artist. It doesn't care about where you're from or what you do. So digital platform open the window for a lot of artists who would possibly never have a song released anywhere.
You're right about that, because you know, if we go back in the days, music, you hear talk about musical war. It was like a war to get into the space, because if on a
Yeah,
certain manner promote your music, well, your music may not get no airplay. And you see like artist could be a very good artist and
exactly.
him can't get out in
And can't get
community
the time community.
because a man just feel like if you hold on for a youth I probably not have the money to give me or
All
whatever
right.
and a person there. So really and truly, as I said, the digital platform really make the playing field kind of level.
Yeah, level.
Yeah,
Yeah. So it allow your music to speak for itself. If people like your music or not, you know, it's not anybody, you know, trying to hinder it from progressing. It is the music itself, allow itself to get played or get heard.
all right. And with that, we know we have a lot of states follower out here. We have a lot of people from St. Elizabeth. We have a lot of people from Jamaica, America. You know, but in terms of the people, what would you want them to take away from your message, and how can they help you along this musical journey?
I mean, I always see myself, you know, if I release a song and one person listen to the song and understand what I said and take on to it, that's a win.
Okay, they're on the same page.
You know, that's a win. It's not about having 1 million view and then you don't know what I said is in the song. That's not helpful to me. It might be helpful financially, but not always about finances. It's sometimes about helping somebody to understand reality and what's going on. So if I that one person listening, something in that song catches mind and you be like, oh, that's so good. That's a win.
You know, that is a positive mindset we have. So
Yeah,
basically, it don't really have to be about the money, guys. That is what the man say.
yeah,
The
we
man
work,
say
you know,
really
yeah,
and
we work.
truly, the money is important because you need some money for fuel what you do. But at the same time, when one them take is like the message is like if you can teach one good and a you pick it up and say, yo,
Yes,
you know, say Raban or go on
I
with
go on
something
and
and
that. Me like
me
that.
like
Yeah,
that vision and me like
yeah,
the positive message when I bring across to the youth. You know, and yeah, cool a space there. And you can sit down and back and say, yo, you know, say that tune you have a powerful message. Enough time I listen to a tune and me I say, yo, that tune that youth did that thing deep.
Deep, you do that
Fi
song,
fi
yeah.
come with that song because when you look on it, you say you're music, a reality. It's like a reality check when you get some music.
Yes.
So we have say most of the music we have put out is gonna give people reality check.
Reality check that, you know, this is all in my face right here. Come on, you know?
Yeah, man, yeah, man. All right, so now no, man, start out in New York, but no, we see the man in Florida. What
No.
a go on, Robin.
If people tell you how this thing work, I just enjoy their life because, you know, the first time I come to America, New Jersey, man. Yeah, because first time I come to America, actually, a student work program, you know, when I go to school. I get a student work program, I come to New Jersey. And then the second time I come to America, I'm not in my state. The third time I come to America, I stay at Brooklyn and, you know, I stay at Brooklyn for a period of time. Then I move from Brooklyn, you know, go to Bronx, you know, circumstances happening at Brooklyn and, you know, living situation change. So move to the Bronx and a whole different vibe starting at Bronx, you know. So we meet Rich Sir. I don't know if you know artist Rich Sir. You know, we have a lot to do with, you know, him just released a couple songs on YouTube. I'm new to the business right now. I have a YouTube channel called Hot Sauce Reality Channel. Him him now the person actually helped me understand how to get the song released. Oh, to get, you know, a regular youth, you know, like myself, you know. I have a lot of people me used to ask him like, oh, me get this done. See you release a song. Help me, how me do this? And them just like, eh. But him was the one who actually said, yo, you need to do this and you need to do that. So I have to give a special shout out to Rich Sir, Hot Sauce, Reality Channel. They helped me out a lot. So with a Bronx and involved with a lady and thing and we do some cleaning work and you know it's like a whole living situation stagnant. You know, New York is a place where you can become stagnant, you know, if you know,
You have to be careful.
if you not be careful in New York, you know. So the whole situation is became stagnant and have the equipment them have some stuff and we realize we not progress. So we, you know, throw the line and say, you know, we try the water and we come and Florida and we try again and we try again and you know. I hear the song saying all the work you work and try not me again.
Yeah, boy, enough people are
Yeah.
listening to the song
So
and
you
say
work
so.
and you try again and you try again and you still not obtain. So you try again and you try again and you say, all right, make you try that way and so we try that way and then we try that way and you know, we buy up equipment them and we buy up we own beat and we buy certain things and we put it together. So I saw we there in Florida now, you know, my cousin draw me out and you know, I moved from here. You know, still have half of my life in New York, you know,
All
in
right.
the sense you know, responsibility I used to have, you know. My clothes, you know. But I just say it there right now and I say that you know.
All right, so you mentioned a few things before I said why you have to buy equipment and them something, there, and that's why I don't want to touch upon this because a youth now, as a young youth, that come into the business,
Oh,
how expensive is it if you really want to make it and make it big in terms of the cost, in terms of probably the production and doing what you have to do in the behind the scene because me no know it, and you can if you want to tell me some of the things you're involved in the behind the scene, forget boy a tune a road because someone feels I just go.
all right. So I think behind it still, you know. First, it take dedication to what you really are doing. Still, you have to really say, you know what, I'm gonna do this thing and I'm gonna put some effort tonight and get it done. It take dedication, and then it take a thing what you call him perseverance. You have to persevere, right?
Big up Richie Innocent. You have a book
Yeah,
name,
you have to
son.
big up, yeah, Richie, big up yourself, cause if I never you again, you know, you showed me out a couple times, and you know, one stage family, big up yourself. Perseverance, the book. You see it, the word have to be, the word have used over here, so perseverance. Have to persevere, right? And if you find out, say, as a young artist, if you find out, say, you have two good songs, three good songs, not recorded, but you probably have a demo, and you can listen it, and you can make people listen it, and you must say, hey, that's good. But at the same time, you can't find nobody to help you record it. Well, best you could have do invest a little in yourself because you know you spend money every day. So get a computer, you know, get a software, you know, get you have a basic studio setting. You know, if you have a 2000 install, you can get a basic studio setting to start off and you can practice by your own beat and practice. And you will learn how to build your own preset. learn how to build your own ad lib presets. Learn how to set up again, set up the stuff and set up your own key and listen yourself over and over until you find a key when you device. You recording at that key and I just say look, if nobody know how to help you, you can do it yourself, It's never take time, but you have to dedicate it to it.
So basically you have to have some form of commitment, some
Yes.
form of discipline,
Yes.
and you have to see yourself and do it.
Yes. Or the easiest way, somebody who already established, hear a song, I like you, I want to work with you. I think that's a coming, you know what? I like how you sound, and you have no other song, you have some beat, you want to work on a beat. That way it's easy for you just the voice and just do the rest and release the song and you're good to go. Easiest way. Otherwise, I'm not even have no help, you have to do it yourself. And it take a lot of dedication and hard work.
So basically, I say if a man has no help, he have to put himself out there.
You have to put like how me I try put
Put
myself
yourself.
out there. To everybody I try.
Yeah,
help
one
me,
help the other. Just so you
Yeah.
know. All right. In that sense, all right. So we know Rawbawn, voice and music, put it basically brand new on the setting where company man say my hope a song to release. Right now, I'm gonna follow him on the different media them when him say, boy, me I tell you something I know I go on with me channel, me can't pick up the comments, but me know over there say a few things. But anyway, a youth have to put himself out there. But Rawbawn, no, when I hear the voice, like how would I want to hear it, because the man have a powerful voice. But like, yeah man.
Yeah, man, the voice have a powerful man behind the music, man.
Yeah, man,
The
so-
voice have a lot to do with it too.
All right. The voice have a lot to do with it. Guys, well, me believe that too. It's like, you have some people copy some other people and almost a sound like that person.
You can't do that. You have to be generic, You have to be like, it can be synthetic.
All right. Man, you see the man, play with the man, man who very educated to behind the music. So, the man say basically, you're happy, find your own voice then. And that he must say. You find your own voice and work in your own space. So, Rawbawn, we know we have different things, elements out there where you can get connected, like shows and so forth. See you on no show yet, but you can tell me how that go. If somebody want you on a show now that Rawbawn I go out there.
Well, actually, when I process I work on, little thing in a flyer there, so good me have, a co-worker, same, people again, a co-worker. It's like a manager in my workplace. So, yeah, Jamaican, like myself, statesman too.
Okay,
you probably know Orient. Orient Town.
Yeah, man. You have to give me number.
Well, tell
Yeah, you have to give that my number.
Like the whole settings are going and him have some link with certain artists and things. So we are trying to get yourself active to go up on some little sure in and about the place. You understand?
Yeah, man. So that's it, guys. So if you're out there and say a stage show or whatever show are going on, you can feature a young artist and bring a young artist on stage. Because enough of the artists then we see the Vibes Cartel and then we go, on a few stream of music that. But guess what? Some of the music, them have a brother then just say, yo, am my boy this?
Yeah.
Bring him on stage and the vibe.
Talking about that, if you tell before, let me just move in our Bronx, me actually know a youth from Burnside, another state man again, every Teddy. Him involved in the what do you call it now, the garment, apparel industry. Him linked me up with an artist from Jamaica. Artist was both established. Have him think of going and I say, yo, can I write to you and thing, show him some demo and thing and like them have yeah, you read that? I say, yeah, I just put some book and I show him like 3 books and I say, all of them are singing, Can I write for you behind the scene in our life, just pay me. I don't really need no image, I don't really need to do anything like that. You don't say, my ghostwriter, you understand? Any song you want a girl song, you can get it done. You want a bad man song, you can get it done. Because even though I'm not really singing, you have to dance and song. You can write them and probably write them even better than the dancer artist. You write it. Because, I just mind towards it. And you say, yeah, and link me up and him and say, yeah, but take 2 songs. Come on. Till him just stop linking. It's alright, you don't want a song. And up to now, imagine have a good song, right? And on music.
Yes, sir. You just listen and
just take some song, because we're not really pressure you like. Just come and just want people to hear the song. Even if you take 2 of my song, them and
go around.
sell it and make a bag of money off it and me not get none. But still good, because at the end of the day, I'm going to say, me write it. My song.
Because as you say, it's a message you want to put out there. So
Yeah.
you really not worry how the message get out there once people
once
can
people
hear
can
the message
gravitate and hear a message that's it, you know a real thing.
reality. You know, me tape me can read out with Fraser said the first me ever get to put one cross because we have some technical difficulty here. So take it from Goldbuster. Yeah, big up yourself, Goldbuster. Always I give with what's happening over there in Jamaica. YouTube channel guys and have to follow Goldbuster, right? Rawbawn is a unique character artist determined to create a positive vibration, blessing, keep the fire blazing. All right, you hear that? That a one Buster said that. All right, Buster, big up yourself. And trust me, the fire have a blaze real hard because the youth are hard. As me say, guys, can go and start listen to the music itself.
Yeah, when next song I come out really soon too. We just never really ready to take the song yet. Till we can allow, the fans them to actually see who they behind the music, We don't want to release the music them, just release them and people are hear it and actually know the individual, you understand?
All
So,
right.
I take time out for the people and we like a chance to at least know the individual behind
Yeah.
the voice.
We JAHDEED RAWBAWN. So you see, man, Rawbawn,
Yeah, man.
Enrique colors, water it down, give it just the way it is, Man, real. And that me have to say, man, real. Because most of me just there this evening. First, me I'm link up and that feel like me and you.
Yeah,
And
like a
link
long
up.
time thing. But I still that's
The
that's
first,
that's thing right.
this are the chemistry where statesman have work and integrity. They know so once we put it in our brain, our mind, and say we're gonna do it, we're gonna go and we're gonna do it, we're gonna make it happen. And the thing is, we're very supportive of each other. So what me have a big on the people though is that when I start share it, so make people start know the man as himself behind the music. And
Yeah,
that is
that's important,
very important part of that. The man now I talk about writing music and a whole book of music. Me have to ask you, oh, you find all of the music, all of them thing, how the writing part, how challenging is that?
The writing come easy for me. The writing part is the easy part. And the writing part come easy because it's like me find the flow before I start write the song. It's like me hear the song before I start writing. Understand? So it's like we just hear a song and hear the flow, na 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 na, and then me just write it. Me not write the song and then I find the flow. I find the flow, then I write the song to the flow me I take.
Yes,
So,
we are saying.
so if I write the song now, it's always easy. Me can even the vehicle sound of the vehicle I move, me can hear it and create a flow to it. And then write word, turn it into word.
So really and true that I show you say your thing is reality.
Yeah.
Because you take it from out yourself.
Yes.
And you capture that and
Yes.
that
You can hear the
basically.
bird them a chirp and it wind in the background and the dog about. And then add a flow to
You bring life to it more.
and then put lyrics to it. Yeah. So the writing part, very, very easy. And we used to write at least 2 songs a night when I was in Brooklyn because we didn't have a situation and a lot to get involved. So with the kind of space by myself and I never have nothing else to do with it right now. By myself I write 2, 3 songs a night.
Tell us something about that, I tell some people say sometimes, life have a way to put you at a certain place where it's like you have to take time out. And that time out is like you get to know yourself more. You get to find your deep inner self. And that happened to me probably a year plus back. But it's like I tell people, so I lose my job for a little while. Some people think me lose my job forever. No, I lose my job and out of job about for a month. But you see when a month they come and me come out, me just kind of roll in myself, like that push myself too much and
Yeah.
and rolling on me, did I start meds. And I say, yo, there's a lot of things you can do in a youth. You don't even want to put yourself which part, if them fire you, I hit that for you tomorrow morning.
Exactly.
And with that, a lot of things that come in terms of the creative mind. Then me take a travel assignment, a contract, and go, we are Tennessee.
Yeah.
So me go Tennessee, and me alone did it. No wife, no picking no friend, no family. But me going to the hospital, even the people, the patient, me treat you, be careful out the road. They say, yes, so not easy, And that based on which one me there Tennessee. And so that means that I can walk on the road because it's like fear. So I find myself locked up in my hotel room. And being in there, I find myself, I find where God just had downloaded on me because it's a spiritual man.
Like a lot of things come to you.
Yeah, man, and it's like clarity. Because and I like me and my wife, me can run to. Me not have a picking for run to, me can have a virgin for run to. It's like you just did this one, you're not a space. And that space there, your creative mind come out. If you don't know just like a nonsense youth, trust me, you'll find out say yo, challenge sometime, bring out the
Bring
best
out the
you.
best. Exactly. Exactly. One of my best songs when me do when I was under the hardest pressure, for me think, because this song is a good song, the one that's released, but I think I have a song like way up here, like
The level of
the level of
consciousness and
consciousness.
clarity in
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. This is a song that have nothing on it, so I just say it out, yeah. You know.
So me I telling you, don't just follow the man journey, support it, give as much strength as we can give to our brother. I will say, steps, brethren, work on integrity. That mean a lot for many of us that's on this.
Yeah, man.
And then if you are Jamaican and say, yo, a yard man out there and man do something positive, let's come together and support him, you know. And really and truly, as me believe this Together We Rise Building Our Nation is a platform where we say one help the other. Not we are coming and ask, it's nothing big for anybody. It's just that see the message, hear the message, love the message, spread the message.
Exactly. Each one help one.
Yeah. All right, Raban. So now we're gonna talk about because we have a lot of youths, whether it be youths in the music
Mm-hmm.
or just youths in a society. If you did have to send out a message to them youth, we know say them youth a lot of influence and too much good influence on it sometimes. You know. But if you were to have a word with them youth, yeah, nowadays put it this way. You have a general public message, and we have a message for the youth them in the music industry, the entertainment industry. What would that message be to them?
First thing I tell you them still, ease up off of liquor. That's the first thing I tell you them. You see this rum, like you get up, you see this, you can't drink, but I feel like the younger generation youth them have ease off by excessive liquor drinking and excessive smoking. Because if you're doing it at such a young age, it can have a lot of negative effect on your body when you reach 35, 40. So the drinking, that's one of the main things, this drinking thing. That's one of the main things. Because I see this drinking, it lead to everything, Because you drink, you get away, it lead to badness. It lead to everything. But it's this drinking and this smoking, the younger generation of youth, they need to limit how them work on that. And the next thing where the badness thing where every man feel like him are the bad man,
Yeah, come here, yeah.
no, we have to as the song say we have to have an adjustment in regards to them kind of living. The girl them know. We feel like too much follow, too much following going on and not leading. I mean, we all need followers, We can't have all leaders, but we can all be leaders in our own self. I can be following you, but I'm leading myself while I follow you.
Mhm.
Not following somebody in the sense that everything that person do, I want to emulate. I want to make myself that way. No. The following thing lead to a lot of ranks. Female, follow, male, follow. So we need to individualize ourselves and lead our own path and stay away from the stuff that making it worse for us. In other words, you know.
All right. So I will make you give the music people them. Give the music because the young youth them will come to the music. Because since you in a hit and you meet the challenges and you see you navigate yourself and you overcome some of them, you reach a point where now you reach where you feel like you're comfortable enough to just start release them out there. Because as you just said, I know just 1 year of writing, not 2 year of writing. It's been going on for a while.
Even
So
last time I write a song.
yeah.
Pass, every night I pass, I write a
All
song.
right,
Yeah.
yes,
It
yes.
always come to you.
All
I
right. So
can't waste it.
so talk to them young youth there, what them to do. Musical youth there.
All right, the youth them need to listen themselves. I mean, the producer have a ears, but if you are the writer of your own song, you supposed to have a lot of say in how the song produced because you are hearing. You know. And more time, I know a lot of youth write them song and go to the producer and the producer alter it and change it to how it might suit them. So you have to stay steadfast on your song when you write it because you are hearing. You know. So you can't make the producer change your song or your art to suit him. Him are the producer and he's not the performer. So the performer have all right to stay steadfast in how them want to them song to sound. Understand? Because me do a song and go to a producer and say, hey, me have this demo on this song. Someone want it sound. The producer not supposed to tell me, oh, my song sound when me I hear it as the artist. And I mean, I can help, but the input that you can give is supposed to allow me to hear myself in a my song. And you not hear it, and me I hear it. So the young artists, they need to take pride in themselves and don't just allow themselves to just do anything to just get a song released. Make sure when the song released, it have at least some substance.
Not just do it for the like.
Not just do it for the like, just do it for some substance out of it.
Some powerful message
Yeah.
that go on there, so my brethren. So me just have a follow up and say, based on Rawbawn say, I am in the not the musical world, but in the healthcare, the health industry. And basically, I wanna basically join force with what you say when you talk about the drinking and the smoking. So I will put it this way. It's all about the lifestyle that some people
Yeah.
live. Them lifestyle is sedentary lifestyle. It's not a good thing. I am one of them. I work in the industry where me see when you have gone that route and nobody then put on no break. So what you have to know, I tell them people, you have to hold the break.
Yeah,
If you didn't,
like a break, yeah.
if you did it, start it back and go in a moderation, not overdo the thing. But I am telling you, when you overdo the thing, you have to meet people like me.
Yeah.
When at the hospital, a nurse, a doctor, they might try to save life. And sometimes it's just too late, my brother.
Way too late.
It's just a little bit too late and we can't even save a virgin. We can't save a friend because of these sedentary lifestyle. You talk about the drinking, smoking, and all of this. When you do the thing excess, they alter the consciousness.
Alter everything about it.
So that means you will do things that you didn't even want to do. Or when you wake up tomorrow morning.
Wait, me really do that.
You see what I say?
Me really do that. Yeah, like
gone already, sometimes gone too bad, you really. So we I say, try and watch what we do in terms of our body. You don't want to harm your body in a way that you regret it later on. And I'm telling you, you don't got one body when that one heart at a pump, I hit that and I like a vehicle we can fix.
Yeah.
So somehow when you reach it, doctor or the nurse and them, you're late already. So me say cut out the drinking and the smoking. Limit it as much as possible.
Much as possible, for real.
Yeah, man.
It's only be betterment than you later on in life.
You have a more conscious mind, man. A conscious thing with travel and positive energy. So Rawbawn just wanna say, boss, we love what you do.
Let me appreciate that, man.
It's
a good feeling to hear that.
Yeah, man.
It's somebody that can say that to me, because whenever I expect when I hear it, well, a good song is like you're doing great,
Energy, you get out of the song, and which we just get the intro, just the tip of the iceberg. As the man say, my whole heap of thing to go. But we can already feel the energy that you have in the song.
Yes.
Now you sit down here this evening with me. It give me a different comprehension of who is the man behind the song.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You can say, yo, yes, sir, just look around, yo. Matter, and see all the water over there, so you can't see to them people. But I say, yo, we're going for the water. And I say, yo, we friend crocodile. I said, don't worry about crocodile from you, what I say. But I said, this is the real nature. And this is reality and nature. Let's eat that.
You know, I walk barefoot more than I wear shoes. Only when I go work. But more say if you walk barefoot on the grass and on the dirt, you can heal it.
No, that's it. I tell people now, this is real. What
your soul in your feet.
You connect
every toxin, most toxin come out of your body, come out to your feet. Because you grow backward, when you birth, you grow backward. I hear some first protrude when you birth, your head back. You birth like this, backward, and you grow like this, backward. And that's why you see your ear right here, so grow in a circular motion. Okay, you grow like this, and you grow out through your hand middle and your foot bottom. You understand? So you grow out of yourself. You end in your hand middle is where you grow end, and your foot bottom, you grow up. So anything come outside of you, go down on your foot, go back to your side. So if you want to be a foot on the side, you can draw toxin from your body.
All right, boss, and I hear that, and the man really demonstrate it. So, as them say, Rawbawn say him do a lot of reading. So, if him do a lot of reading, that means him are knowledgeable of some things where we
grow backward, man. Backward, you grow. You're born backward. When we say backward, I mean your head back first.
I get you, man. We know that
you're born like backward.
You're full.
Yeah, and you grow same way.
So, as you said, the man has said something, and I mean, I just to hear it, listen, and sometimes we start do
Mm.
some more reading because
Yeah, you
it's a
can
mind that
visualize a lot of things you can visualize, you know.
but that connection with Mother Nature
Yeah.
make a total difference.
Yeah, man, make a difference in
I
everything.
don't think it didn't build food in wear shoes, really.
No, never
Sorry.
agree with that.
So, really and truly,
But
Mother
you
Nature
know,
is
we
a
are saying
healing.
not to wear shoes. We are saying
No,
sometimes you can just wear barefoot
I
and
mean, man.
make what we do. You understand?
Remember back in the days when you go to school, we were put but I'm clean and we gone to school, those
Yeah,
shoes or
man, no
whatever.
shoes, man.
Put very ready. But anyway, Raban, a real energy I put out there. The music, we already see how powerful it is. And we respect the eye and the eye just coming on, passing through.
Yes.
And I say, yo, like we go do this thing here. One on one, yeah. So we don't need for me the we do a Merrimar and you the Palm Beach and we are do this thing here.
No, right, that's how we can.
Yeah.
We can pull up anyway, you know. One time I see state, you know.
You see?
Yeah, we reach.
And I kind of like that chemistry that we have this evening,
Real.
out there. And just I take in the way that I'm having me there in a house, I do this stream. But now me out there and me just inclined to nature. It's a balance. I'm telling
Yes.
people in life you have to try to find a balance. So some of us live our life too sheltered and are too much to the extreme.
Right. You can't do too little and you can't do too much.
We have to find
You find a balance.
a balance.
And give somebody a balance.
Why? You got this thing. You got this thing done, man. So
Yeah, man.
So it was,
Real thing.
it's a real vibe, it's a real thing. And
Mm.
I will say energy just going to continue, to just go out. The speaker box and the music and the sound and the vibration I go out there.
Yeah, man, for real, man.
That's how we see.
What I tell him, goal buster. When you send goal, you know, athlete, you know, born with fast beats or fast cash, we can't reach, we can't do it. So we win slow, we win slow, we win slow, stack it little. And watch me thing go, buster.
Aye! I just want to hear it first, you. Together
Yeah.
we rise, building our
Yeah,
nation,
man. Yeah, man, for the goal buster, you know.
Big up on yourself out there, my people. Well, we are going to answer some of the comment them later on because we couldn't see the comment them come across the screen this evening. But guess what? Don't feel like we're not going to answer the comment them and we are keeping connection. As you see, Mr. Jadid, Raban, ready for launch him thing. So all we can do is support the music, give him a little energy here and
Like
there.
a song, share a song, make somebody else share a song. Because if you like a song, you can't be selfish.
Keep it to yourself.
Exactly. Somebody else will like it to say, if you like it, you know, send it out, make somebody else get a chance to like it as well.
All right.
You know?
So Raban, tell them again which of them can find the song.
All right, you can find the song on all digital platform right now. You can find it on Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon Music, Spotify, Deezer, iHeartRadio. You know, originally they on YouTube topics. And I've been from my channel, Cackadoodle Production. So it's basically everywhere. You know, I'm about to get it up on Instagram as well for who on Instagram. It's basically everywhere. Just go on any one of these digital platforms, type in JAHDEED RAWBAWN, adjustment, and it should be there, ready for you to play and listen. And always remember to drop a like and follow, because you're going to be the first person to get anything come out from Vince Sport.
All right, to hear from the man himself, and to hear know which out they can find it. And guess what, guys? Right here, together we rise, building our nation is one platform where we believe in one help the other. And well, so we have some more states artists who's gonna be coming across pretty fast and soon.
Yeah, man.
So we have a big up Richie Innocent, and we have a brother over there in England. So when we start, we are roll out some artists. Don't feel like we're not fully stacked. St. Elizabeth Technical High School, work on integrity. To the Jamaican people, big up on yourself. US people, big up on yourself. London, England, Canada, all over the world. Together we rise, building our nation. And Jadid, Raban, you soon start hear the voice, yeah. More and more.
A lot of it now. Tired, this will face.
All right.
Can't get you out of the race.
All right.
Legendary. Yeah, man. So we I say, respect, as I say again, more shout out a couple of people. Conroy, yeah, again, big up yourself. Buster, Derval Fraser, big up yourself. Now, if you big up Rich Sir, you help me out with my song. Can't give you no more shout out than that. A lot of respect to you, Rich Sir. More big up Richie Innocent, same way. More big up Paul Campbell, who helped me out with my article in I Observer. Big up yourself, Paul Campbell. More big up uh Colin, Martin, Marlon, more big up Marlon. I try to help me out with my video production. Big up yourself, Marlon. More big up. Supportive. Yes, supportive over sound. Thanks for the pants and give me a good discount on the pants and sell me. Thanks for the shirt for setting me up for my interview. I'm actually look alright for the interview. I don't have army color and supportive and help me out. Big respect to them over Sawgrass Mall over here. So supportive. When I go over there, tell them say JAHDEED RAWBAWN discount and I want. When we get it. Right? Big up on yourself. And there we go. Big up Ian for having me here so straight. Big up my father over Rhode Island. You know, you kind of believe in me, cause you like a song I said it sound good too. Big up yourself, my father. And big up the rest of my family, my auntie down here, my cousin. Everybody big up on yourself. Sarah, big up yourself, same way. And the whole works. You understand? Yes.
Uh, Give a shout out to Sarah too, because Sarah always a share the thing. Sarah give the support, and we have to respect people like those. You
Yes.
know, say,
Yeah.
you see, when we have some ladies out there, ladies are strong and powerful, you know, and we're just here to help them along in their journey. But trust me, when ladies are behind any human being, trust me, the engine are run
Have it turn.
clean.
Well, good.
You know, so we have a big up all of the ladies them will come on the platform and support the platform. All of the ladies we out there, and you know, so guess what? You just have go through life, no matter the struggles and the trials and the tribulation. Enough time, you know, we know the ladies them come through it, you know, face it.
Yeah, man.
But we have to give them strength and big them up all the time. So we have big up all our ladies them, you know. So that's why I said big up Sarah, because I see Sarah put out some comments, Sarah make some cheers, and that's how we ask the rest of people.
I'm a big up the people who say I push the thing, you understand? I have to big them up, yes.
Yeah, man. So we are going to sign out, but we're not going nowhere. We're still there, all right? Big up on yourself.
You know, and if anybody out there want to get to me personally, can give them a WhatsApp, right?
Yeah, man, you're free, man.
All right, you know, can get to me on my WhatsApp. My number 929-358-6761. 929-358-6761. All right, you can link me up on Instagram at JAHDEED RAWBAWN Music. And you can find me there, so. They say that you know. Me have a Facebook at JAHDEED RAWBAWN as well. Yeah, they say there. So we are come out and we're fresh and we still the behind the scene. I try to set up bio and everything to make sure so we have a nice thing where the fans can look on when them check we out. So keep it locked in to JAHDEED RAWBAWN because we're coming in, we're not going out.
All right. You hear it from the real man. Big up on yourself,
man,
people.
one
Big
time.
up yourself, all of the fans. All right? Blessing.
That's not bad.